Hello everyone, this is Asher, and today I'm going to be doing another deck review, a deck showcase of mine that has gotten me now to 2,350 trophies. I just pushed up here today, and and my last deck was at 2,200 when I barely hit that, so now I'm going to showcase my very slightly changed deck. So I put in a skeleton army and I put in arrows. And the skeleton army replaced goblins and the arrows replaced zap. I played a deck with skeletons instead of skeleton army a while ago, and I just couldn't do much with the weak things because like the only thing they were good against was distracting giant skeletons and pekkas and like other like mini P.E.K.K.A. or Musketeer. Well, Musketeer shoots too fast. It's not really worth it. But like those cards were always combined with a like splash damage unit. Now, like maybe in lower arenas they don't combine a damage unit with it. Like they don't know to put a wizard behind it, or I guess they might not have a wizard if it's like too low. But then like they might not know to put like a baby dragon or whatever they have behind it. So it's kind of like they probably work for a lot of people, but I like decided that goblins were better. But then I decided that skeleton army is better because a splash damage unit like wizard will actually not kill the whole skeleton army usually. And I have also since adapted my strategy to placing a giant skeleton in front of any tank so that it will die quick, and then its bomb will kill anybody behind it, and then I can either clean it up with spear gobs and skeleton army and minion horde. So it's a nice deck. It's what's gotten me up here. So if you're lower down and none of the other decks that you've seen are working for you, maybe try this deck. So yep, I will show you some replays now. First one I'm gonna watch is this balloon freeze hog rider deck that was kind of annoying. He almost beats me in this one. Well, almost gets one of my towers down. I got one of his towers down. But then he's a level 9, and like he's got level 9 spirit goblins. He's got level 9 minion horde. I don't know what his barb's level is though. But I actually accidentally played that hog rider. I was going to just play spirit goblins, but then I played the hog rider because I do this thing. See, look at the bottom where I'm kind of like just flicking back and forth between all of my cards. It happens to me when I do that I play the wrong card. So then I actually opt to just losing my elixir advantage or losing a elixir advantage by putting a giant skeleton there, and then I put a minion horde, which actually puts me down in elixir from him. But I have a minion horde now going towards the tower. I'm not sure why he froze there. He I think he was hoping. Maybe he froze like a few seconds before and it hadn't like loaded yet. I don't know. But we have his tower down to 2,020, and he has ours down to 2,050. Which means we've actually done more damage to his tower because he's level 9. Okay, so then our Hog Rider goes down with a skeleton army. That's a good push because then some of the skeleton army will tank for the, tank, more like soak up the shot because there's just so many of them. And then, the Hog Rider will get to the tower, and then the Hog Rider will tank for the little skeletons, which will do a ton of damage. So that works a lot. That's one of the things that worked really well in the P.E.K.K.A. deck that we'll watch next. He plays barbs in the back, and yes, they are level 9. I didn't notice that. And I'm wondering if he spends if he's not free to play because he doesn't have he has like a level 3 balloon, which isn't really that hard to get free to play, but then he's got level 9 everything, and that takes a while to get level 9 everything free to play. I mean, I know it's doable, and I know people have done it, and it's just I don't play that much, but I just wonder because he's also got a level 6 hog rider too. So in this push that he puts on my side, he does a ton of damage. I stop his minion horde with mine, and yeah, that minion horde would have destroyed my tower if I wouldn't have let that go. And then I place cannon to soak up those spirit gob shots because those are actually something that matters right now. And I might have wanted to wait to fireball, but I'm glad I didn't because like I was thinking that wow, I needed to fireball those barbs, but if I would have fireballed those, then his balloon probably would have made it to my tower because like yeah, his balloon probably would have made it to my tower, which meant that he probably would have killed me anyways because he had like all of those things. So, now we'll watch the P.E.K.K.A deck that I just played. And also one thing I'd like you to notice is that I actually was like getting defeated a few times. Like right now I've been kind of in like a victory, defeat, victory, defeat, draw, victory, defeat. And then I had 2 defeats in a row last night, and then I started winning back up again. So, but recently though, I've been winning a 35, a 36, a 35, a 31. I mean, a 31's not much, but like, been playing against people that have a decent amount higher trophies. Anyways, we got to play against this P.E.K.K.A deck, and watch out 2 times speed. Yeah, 2 times speed. Okay, so I think, yeah, I started out with a Skeleton Army Hog Rider push, which is one of the best pushes in this deck, if they don't have a splash damage troop ready in their deck. But he actually had Baby Dragon, which actually works really well against this deck. And then he let my, he played a Baby Dragon, and he thought it would defend against a Skeleton, or he didn't play anything else to defend against the Giant Skeleton, except for the Wizard, which didn't do, like, anything. So I'm not sure why he didn't play a troop to distract it, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. And then he plays a P.E.K.K.A, and I'm thinking that, yeah, the splash damage troop's coming. And then he actually, his Baby Dragon was far enough back, I decided it was worth it to play the Skeleton Army. But then he actually then arrowed the Skeleton Army, which made it so I actually like had more elixir than him. But then he ended up like getting an elixir advantage from that. I didn't calculate it out, but he actually, because I had to play like spear goblins and then cannon to lure the P.E.K.K.A and everything, it was like actually making him have an elixir advantage. So I play cannon because I didn't have anything else I wanted to play yet. Because if I played this, I didn't want to play the giant skeleton yet because then he probably wouldn't play the wizard. And then he plays another P.E.K.K.A, which slows down the wizard so that it won't get a tower. But then I use a fireball to kill the wizard, and then I use a cannon to distract the wizard. Then I place a minion horde, and I fireball all that, and I get one last hit in 40 seconds in overtime, and I win. I'm not going to do a live battle this time, but, well, actually, I will do it. Okay. Try to donate. Yeah, I'm not going to do a live battle. My Wi-Fi is not working very well right now. So, thank you for watching. I hope you can use some tips in this. Also, just work on your own. You can work on your own deck based on like some of the things that I did in like the battles. Like you can see some of my flaws and some of my things that I did right, like things that I like. You think I did well in defending. So, hope you enjoyed that, and see you next time.